Basketball fans, welcome back. So I was just chilling at Nderitu Basketball HQ, and I stumbled upon a post that the Kenya Basketball Federation, I must say the incompetent Kenya Basketball Federation, they came out with a post that had a couple of details with regards to the upcoming event. And in this video, I'll just be addressing it. So, man, sometimes I hold back and try hold off some of the things that I want to say. And a lot of videos I make, majority of them don't even make it to the platform because of the uncut nature that they are. But in this one, I just said it's just going to be different because sometimes I try to give these people the benefit of the doubt. And maybe it's all a gag, and maybe it's something that they're unaware that they're doing. But honestly, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this issue up. I mean, I take some time to just to just think about what these people are trying to do, and I honestly can't connect the dots because first of all, it came with the announcement of the venues. Okay, these are the only two venues that are available: the Kasarani Indoor Arena and the Nyayo Gym. So Nyayo, in its deplorable state, will be the home for the Road to BAL Elite 16 for 2 days before the games are moved to Kasarani. And Kasarani, they started fixing it this week, and to be specific, on Monday. That's when they were lining up the floor. So that was crazy. And today they released a graphic that had the ticket prices. So this is something that I was asked a lot because a lot of people were eager and they want to understand these games. We have seen that they're happening in Kenya. What are the ticket prices? I've seen a lot of people in my DMs and comment sections asking me about the tickets, and KBF did the honors of releasing one of the most ridiculous tickets and with the ridiculous prices I've ever seen. I have never seen anything like this, ever, because this is outrageous. So we're used to seeing the normal KBF incompetence, especially when it comes to the ticketing. So we have seen 200 regular, 500 VIP. VVIP is 1,000. Honestly, I don't even know what the difference is because if you still watch the same game. There's no, even the VIP section is just next to the court, and it's actually quite dangerous because you're beyond the barrier. But that's just beside the point. So what are they trying to tell us here? So from a post they made on their Instagram, so the games, we're going to be having 4 games in the day, and on the 28th, that is Thursday, that's about like a day from now, we'll be having the tip-off of the first edition of the games. And they put indoor seating, the regular, they set it at 1,000 shillings, and VIP at 2,000. So the outside seating, which is regular, is 350. So one thing that they didn't tell us is, what is this outside seating? Is it people sitting outside and watching the game from outside and hearing the buzz in the arena? I really don't understand. Then we've got the indoor seating. We have the regular is 1,000 and VIP 2,000. So reacting to this is just outrageous because who in their right mind is going to fork over this money? I know there are a couple of people who have already booked tickets and they have already set up, they have already lined up their tickets for Thursday. And I must say, it's just a pure waste of money because in a series of posts, I've highlighted the sheer dilapidated nature of the Nyayo Gym. I don't even want to call it an arena because it's not even in the realm of being an arena. Because if you look at it, the place is falling apart, it's dusty. The main shot clock that is on top, that is on the ceiling, I mean, sometimes the rust can even come go in, get to it, and it just falls on the center of the court. So it's falling apart, it's dusty, and the sanitation is something that I really insist on because the federation officials are going to do whatever it is they're going to do. They're going to make sure that they make the most money at the gate, regardless of whether there's good sanitation or not, because they are just going to be focusing on how much gate revenue you are going to be making. So let's take a rough estimate. Let's say, for example, on the lower side, you're going to use the regular. So if 1,500 people get admittance into the Nyayo gym, I'm not going to call it an arena, they will get in, that's 1,500. Let's say all of them are regular. So that's about 1.5 million being made at the gate. We have not even counted the guys who are going to take the regular 350 or the VIP, which is 2,000. So let's say they're going to make a cool like 1.7 mic like that, because a lot of people want to see these games, especially the Fox basketball. And a lot of South Sudanese faithfuls are going to go ahead and watch and support their team. And that's where you draw the line, because Kenyans with their nature, especially with this tough economy, you're going to tell people to go ahead and pay 1,000. You're going to have select people who are going to have the money to pay. But the money, the issue is, whatever you're paying for, is it worth that much money? Because you want to push for people to fill up the Kasarani arena or even Nyayo, and and you want to see the Thunder defend home court. Would it be better if you put like an exorbitant price there that will make people not be able to watch, or you lower the ticket prices so that people can actually fill the gym, like the Nyayo gym? So it's a catch-22 at this point, because with the selfish interest and the corrupt nature of the KBF, of course they're going to maximize on ticket prices. Even they are using the Hustle Sasa ticketing. So majority of the time you're going to see that money is just going to get pocketed, and there's nothing that is going to come out of it, because it's just a money grab at this point. Because how many events have been held at the Nyayo gymnasium this year? If we count the Phenoms game, the Thunder versus Phenoms, Thunder versus Cobra, you're seeing those venues sold out, especially Thunder versus Cobra. A lot of people got admittance in there. They put regular at 500 and VIP at 1,000. Even the VIP got sold out, but a lot of people at the regular, even at some point, there were no seats, but still they're able to turn over at the gate. So my question is, why would KBF price it at this point, at this much, and you want to at least have a way that people can even fill the arena? And even the money that you're charging, are people even going to get any service for that money? Because when you pay 1,000, you expect at least good sanitation, you expect at least security, you expect at least some air conditioning. So in the Nyayo gym, there's no good water and sanitation in the washrooms. There is no cleanliness, especially when it comes to where you're sitting. I know this from experience, because when I was covering games, majority of the time I used to have like an extra tissue paper just to wipe the dust. It's not clean at all. And there's no AC. Let's say a lot of people get admittance in there. Will you be able to even control, let's say, an outbreak of something? You can't, because it's not designed for that. And the problem, and the big problem is, the Kenya Basketball Federation have put themselves in a very worse situation, because they have to contend with all these things, all of them, and it's going to bite them back. It's just going to bite. It's going to bite them back, and they're going to suffer the same fate if they can't control this, as what happened in the AfriBasket pre-qualifiers in 2020. We saw what the madness that happened. A lot of people got admittance. Even the game was delayed by 2 hours. Even I covered it in the previous video. I've seen that other previous video getting a lot of chatter, and I've seen it spike in viewership, and a lot of people are engaging with it, because majority of the things that I said there were true, all of them. And there were not even receipts coming from me. There are receipts coming from NTV. That is a mainstream media platform that was covering it. So ask yourself this question: is that money that you're paying worth the game? Because you can pay that 1,000 and you're not going to get any value for it. Okay, in the entertainment part, what has KBF done in terms of entertainment? Are they going to make it as dull as the way they make it? Are they going to conduct it the same way? Because by the looks of things, they're going to do it the same way. And it's just going to be a complete money grab. And it's going to be similar to what you have seen with the other games that we have in KBF. So I mean, it's a very sad situation. I I must say, I did not expect anything different. And these people, it's like they do it intentionally because they don't think that people are watching. People are watching this and they are questioning it. Fans are coming together on my pages, asking me questions, especially on DMs. Guys are asking me, "Yo, what about this thing? I mean, what about the tickets? Why are they charging us like premium prices yet they are getting no service?" Look at a venue like the Nyayo Gymnasium. No amenities, no entertainment sections, nothing. I mean, it's just paradise in there. And God forbid if there's an outbreak, especially with the poor sanitation, that place doesn't even have water. It doesn't have water. The toilets are stinking. At some point, you can even sit courtside and you just get hit by a wind of um, ammonia or piss or something. You just get it because at some point when I was doing like my thing when I was covering games, man, I really avoided those doors. And even the changing rooms, no lighting on the changing rooms, very small, very tight. I mean, I feel for the other players who are gonna come because they have played in different venues, and this is just going to be a fast in an embarrassing venue because Kenya is regarded as one of the best countries in the continent. But the sheer poor leadership that our federation exhibits is the reason as to why we suffer. And it's the reason as to why things are the way they are. These people do not care. They don't even bother in even fixing anything. I know they have rented that venue, and that venue is coming from the government of Kenya. That's not even there. They have just rented it. And for them to go ahead and charge exorbitant prices and there's no service being offered, that's just a ripoff. And I've just said that is a scam, honestly. Why would you, in your right mind, go ahead and pay and you know that you're not going to get any service coming from that entertainment venture? Look at this. You go pay the VIP. What are the differences between VIP and regular? What's the difference between you watching it outside and you watching it inside? There's no difference. So it's just a money grab and a scam. And I know there are going to be a lot of people who are going to sell out those tickets, especially the VIP ones, thinking that you're going to get anything different. But the first day, second day, third day, you're going to get bored. And the other thing that really makes me get irate is this is you pay at the gate per day. So you can even end up spending, like on regular tickets, you spend 6,000 for 6 days. And you have all those days you spend 6,000. For a VIP guy, he spends 12,000. I've not done the calculation for the guys outside because I mean there's no difference between you and somebody who has not even watched the game. So I'm not gonna factor you in there. But take a closer look at those figures. Do they really make sense? Even in a post I said, drop the prices to 100 and let people fill the gyms and arenas. Let people support the home team. Let people have the ability to watch. Because now if you put it like that, you're making it like you don't want people to watch it. You want people to support. Imagine the home team fans not being able to afford tickets to watch their home team play. What kind of message does that show us? I mean, you've seen a lot of venues play basketball. We have seen Zambia, they hosted it. We've seen Tanzania. We've not had any issues like that. Then you are going to have this issue here in Kenya, where we have some greedy federation officials who want to pocket that money. And that venue, mind you, will not even be fixed. It will continue being the same way. We're used to them operating like that. And it's just going to continue. It was the same way. So ask yourself this question. Is it worth it? I'm not saying that you don't buy the ticket, but when you do buy, understand that when you buy that ticket at 1,000 or 2,000, you'll pay another 1,000 or 2,000 the next day, the day after, the day after next, so that you can watch those games for 6 days. A guy who's paying VIP is gonna pay 12,000 Kenya shillings for that. In this tough economy, who has that money to throw away like that, and they're not getting any service or value. So those are the questions that you have to ask yourself. Are people going to hold out to watch the finals? Because that's a more likely situation. And if you hold out for the finals and the games end up being underwhelming, or let's say the home team doesn't even make it, what will you do then? So I mean, I just said, these federation officials, man, they just do it to themselves. Sometimes you might think that they come off like some of the posts I make come off like hating, but honestly, if you just take all the facts and just be rational with it all, you will see that these people, they're just they're uniquely backward and incompetent. Honestly, it's a money grab. They're going to take this money, and this money is not going to reach anyone, any stakeholder. It's just going to be eaten the same way the other gate revenue is eaten, and they lack any accountability. Okay, they even said that they're going to facilitate VIPs, pay for their own operations, but that's too much money. Let's say they make about 1.4 million. That covers everything. What about the other days that they're going to make the same amount? Where will that money go? Will it go to fixing the venues? Will it go to promoting development programs? Or will it go to somebody's pockets? Your guess is as good as mine. I mean, this has happened to be a very long video. I didn't intend it to be that long. And I hope to increase this type of format. And you can even see the new setup. It's just awesome. And without your help, this is not possible. It can't be possible without your help. And the other videos have just been doing well. And I'll be coming back to do reaction videos and just talk about the people, the Federation people just lying through their teeth, especially when it comes to interviews. I mean, if you listen to what these people say and you look at what is really happening on the ground, those are two different things. You can't make this stuff up, honestly. Sometimes you just sit back and you just think, sit back and think like, do these people really mean what they say, or it's just a gag? Or everyone is just all in on the gag, or they think that everyone else is stupid and they are the only ones who know? Because whoever came out with this pricing, man, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. So tell me what you think in the comment section down below. I know I've said a lot of things, and if you do have anything that you want to add, let me know in the comment section. We talk about it, because honestly, this is top tier madness, and this is weird, very weird things going on here. So I'm out, man. Peace.